Gamma Quadrant.
You kidding me? Master Chief could have like dialed up loot there out there so far.
That's where the Covenant got the energy sword from. They just broke out the lightsaber.
Right?
Oh, and how many like people? There's this one level where you're in a jet trying to fly around, right? And it is so. It seems so much like the first Star Wars movie where you're going through the Death Star, you know, and Luke's trying to go blow it up, and he's like, "Luke, use the Force," and I'm like trying to. It's just like the straight line, and shit is closing up in on you, and they got sentries shooting at you and whatnot. It's just crazy, and the whole thing just makes me think Star Wars. Like I noticed that several times throughout this game. They were just stealing little tidbits from other things, from other properties.
Well, a lot of ways to make a good game. You just take that, part that makes it fun and keep going with it. So I think they just kind of borrowed all the fun things from games and said, "Here, play with this."
Yeah, right.
You kidding me? They took Vader, Didac. Remember with his Force choke?
Yeah, I know, right?
Vader, right there.
Yeah, Didac is the main leader that Master Chief accidentally unleashes on the world. He's the main bad guy, the Prometheans.
When will you just learn not to push buttons?
Right?
Yeah, Cortana's like, "Chief, no, don't do that. There's something wrong." And he's like, "Fuck it, we gotta do it."
We gotta go.
I got somewhere to be. And apparently it's not Earth trying to heal you. That drove me insane the whole time. I was like, dude, just turn her off for a bit and go home. Or you know what? Give her AI to some other dude to take her home, to fix her. Like, what are you doing, man?
Could have just given her to the Covenant and the story over. She would have wrecked him.
All right. Oh, shit. So, how was the online? I know you guys played a lot more than I have. The first time I played online was last night with y'all. So, I mean, is it more standard? Is there different modes?
It's very standard. There definitely are different modes. They still have the big team battle, thank God. Slayer, SWAT. I don't think they're ever getting rid of SWAT. I don't think it was there the first week, but after that, it was there.
Oh, people got pissed?
And I don't think they got pissed. It was just one of those things where it's like, there's... What? No SWAT? What do you mean no SWAT? It's Halo. You need SWAT. SWAT. Yeah.
I don't even know what SWAT is.
It's kind of like...
shoot them in the face, they die.
Right. No shields. One shot, everybody goes for the head.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
no radars.
We were playing, what was it, King of the Hill last night, and, or what was it, King of the Hill, or...
Regicide.
Regicide. Where one person is the king on each team. And if you kill that person, you get extra points on your team. And the amount of kills that you get depends if you're the king or not. I was sucking up until we started playing Regicide. And I was kicking ass. I was like, oh, who's the king now, bitch?
Alright, somebody slow this guy down. Finishing games in like 4 minutes.
I know, right? I'm used to multiplayer games like from Call of Duty lasting at least like 10 minutes. No, this game was going by fast, 3-4 minutes long. Until we got to the people that had 112 levels on their guy.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about the multiplayer. On the multiplayer, they don't base you off of skill. You know, I was 27, Archer was like 30 something, you're 6, and here we are going up against like 123, a level 73, a level 80, a level 90, and a level 5.
There's
so
like no balance.
Is even right here.
Yeah, there's no balance in the games. That's something that they need to fix at least. Balance the teams out. Make sure that the guys that have huge levels are facing guys with huge levels. I mean, unless there's no one playing, but goddamn it, it's Halo. There's always someone playing.
Right.
This is one of the biggest fan bases I've ever seen. What else can we talk about this game?
Spartan Ops, sir.
There we go.
Yes.
Alright, Ross, tell them about Spartan Ops.
Spartan Ops, alright. Basically, you have the campaign, right? Everybody goes through it. We see how Chief is. Hoot, hoot, hooray. Now we get to hear about some of the lesser-known heroes, the new Spartans.
Right.
And basically, they go and they clean up Chief's mess. They're like, okay, we're going to go here. What? Chief left all these guys? Well, I guess we got some work to do.
Yeah, I played through about 6 of those levels by myself. Really hard by yourself, by the way. It's a lot more fun with other people.
Lots of fun with other people.
Oh, yeah. No, we played the first level on Spartan Ops, and we all jumped on the Warthog and having a good old time. I was driving, y'all were shooting rocket launchers and using the minigun and whatnot. That was a good time.
My driver was defective.
We never even left the goddamn Warthog that whole game. I don't think, unless it got
I don't think
turned
you did.
over.
I think you flipped me out a couple times, but that's all right.
I mean, it flipped, but whatever.
That
You
happens.
just jump back in.
Yeah, it's not like jump back in for my life. It's just like, oh, okay, I guess I'll get back in now.
I'm like honking the horn. Come on, guys, get back in here.
What I really like about Spartan Ops is that you don't have access to it all at once. They spread it out, and so you get to enjoy it over a length of time instead of, like Halo Campaign. You grind 5 hours, and you're done with it.
Right. Well, what do you mean by Spartan Ops? Like, they're going to put it out like episodic, or?
Yeah,
every week.
Oh,
yeah,
all right. I didn't know
usually
that.
one every week. They haven't done it the last couple weeks, but it's the holidays.
Yeah.
Let everybody catch up a little bit. But I think they might start it up again in the new year, hopefully. But
Sure.
Best part about it all, it's free.
Oh,
Yes.
thank God.
If you consider free having to buy the game to play it, then,
Well, it's something that they could charge us for that they're not, so I'm happy about it.
High five. Yeah.
By the end, it will probably equal up to probably its own, add-on, its own standalone.
I think it does already, because that's like what we're up to, episode 5.
No,
And you can
I think
put a
it's
good
6.
hour into all of them.
Is it 6?
I think it's 6. Yeah. If you're playing by yourself, you can definitely put in a good 30 minutes to an hour, depending on difficulty.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Be honest with you guys, I mean, I never really liked Halo after Halo 2. I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought 3 was crap, and I loved ODST, but that was like an add-on game basically to 3. And Reach was all right, but this game actually got me pretty excited for the next 2 games that are coming out after this.
Yep.
So I'm actually looking forward to the next 2. I'm surprised with myself because the last 3 games I didn't really care.
Yeah, it's been a slump, in my opinion, yes. Since Halo 2, it's only just gotten meh.
Yeah. Well, what happened was, Call of Duty came out and it took the mantle basically and modernized everything and made it better and faster and stronger. And now Halo's finally catching up since they gave it to a new publisher. It's not as slow paced as it used to be, which is a good thing. And they, it's always a good thing when they bring back the Magnum with the scope that's not even there.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
That is the best Magnum ever.
Wish you could put an extended clip on it, for the 3x zoom.
Kidding me? Chrome that thing, man. Put some paint on it. Some stripes.
Cortana's fixing some stuff. She could have fixed that gun.
Oh, shit. I don't know, man. I guess what it comes down to for me is that if I'm going to put in my final review for this, I'd say, for me, since I got it for free from Ariel for Christmas, which is awesome, thank you very much.
Oh. Merry Christmas.
And I'd say it's a discount game. I wouldn't pay full price for it, to be honest with anyone. But it's still a great game, and I'm going to keep this one at least until the next one comes out. So I got some Halo to play, because I refuse to play the next Call of Duty. So, Ariel, go ahead, give your review.
My review, actually, I'm going to say it was worth the full price. Considering, the storyline. Normally with storylines, you can go through that 4 or 5 hours, no problem. It's still the 6-hour standard Halo game, but it's challenging. And you get down to the Prometheans, definite work you gotta put in.
Yeah, it's like level 4, you hit the Prometheans, and you're like, oh, shit.
Like, these guys ain't no joke. Covenant, whatever. At a certain point, you're like, I'm gonna help the Covenant destroy these guys and then just take out the Covenant.
Or there's one section where, the Covenant are fighting the Prometheans, and I was just like, I'm going to sit there and wait and see who wins. I literally did that.
Right. Oh, shocker there.
Now I gotta deal with these guys alone. Crap. I definitely like the Spartan Ops. Also, what I liked was when you got So they made a big thing out of this in Halo 3, where you got all the terminals in the game. There's not as many, but these terminals at least open up extra content that you can watch in Waypoint, which is also, quote-unquote, free. So, yeah, they gave me a whole bunch for a $60 game that I really didn't have to put more money into unless I wanted the season pass. So, yeah, definitely worth the price.
All right, cool. Ross, go ahead, give your review.
My review, I'm kind of between y'all. It is a great game, but I think it's more of a discount game. Unless you're a big multiplayer fan and you play it with friends, then it is worth getting it right away. Otherwise, it's going to be a discount game. Old school Halo fans might not enjoy it as much as the newer generations who are Call of Duty based. They're going to love it because, you know, it's Halo, a very good genre, mixed with something that they're used to. So it's a great game to get if you big multiplayer. If you're more of a solo, discount.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. All right, people. Well, thank you very much. I'm Vince.
I'm Ariel.
Yep, Ariel. And this is Ross.
Yo.
All right, guys. Have a good night.